Alright, man, you are welcome into the motherfucking mind of Terry's Moon, man. And like I said, like, everything is a motherfucking illusion. This is an illusion. Everything is a fucking illusion. You illusion. I'm an illusion. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is an illusion. Shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is real. You got people still thinking the sunlight is light and all that. Light is not something you can see. Look, this real world isn't something you can see. If you can see anything with these two physical eyes, it's an illusion that was made by the illusion of you being here, which deals with the sun, Saturn, Mars, the moon, all that shit. All that comes up with a sphere of reality, which I talked about in other videos, and it creates a sphere reality. And a sphere reality is an illusion. Like, I don't want people to think when I say shit is an illusion that you be like, this nigga ain't living on the real world. Where's this nigga living at? Which I ain't. I agree with you on that. But when I'm bringing myself back down to 3D terms, to this density, this dimension, it's like I see a lot of energy out there that's showing people, like, people who talk the way I'm talking, they think I'm not being realistic and I'm not being practical. Well, I need you to realize a sphere of reality is an illusion. And just because you might want to think or you might want to feel that your sphere of reality is actually real and it's not an illusion, I'm here to tell you that the actual definition of a sphere of reality is a collective of components and elements which creates an illusion. You know what I'm saying? So you motherfuckers got to wake the fuck up, man. Y'all motherfuckers gotta wake the fuck up. What's wrong is right. What's right is wrong. What's left is right. What's right is left. You know what I'm saying? This whole time, people been getting into logic, logical absolutes, motherfucking transcendence conversations, and this whole time people has been using their intellect and using science and geometric and this, that, and the third into thinking it's the right thing to do, when the whole time it's the left brain. And you got the whole world thinking it's right. Because if you look in the motherfucking mirror, your left brain appears to look like it's on the right side. If you're looking at yourself, which I say you're looking at another person, or you're looking at another animal or something like that, their right side of their body appears to be on your left side. So now we're dealing with reflections. We're dealing with mirrors, smoke and mirrors. So this is a key component into building illusions. I tell you motherfuckers no lies. But see, the information that everybody be getting is not lying to you. They tell you the truth. They just infiltrating it into the best way they can give it off. Or if you do have somebody who do know this knowledge, like such as late generations and early generations of the 13 families and Illuminati and all that, they use it for their agendas. Like I said, it will always be something that's going on around Christmas time of the year. But the simple fact that it's made Christmas and the story that's behind Christmas let you know what beings and what energy was behind that. So just look up, if you want to look, the energy that's behind December 25th. If you want to know what's responsible of look, everything is an illusion. So that lets you know energy is real. Frequency and vibrations is real. You can't see that. But what it's getting filtered through is the illusion. So you might have an angry person who's angry all the time. So let's just say they got a lot of Mars in their chart. What's real is that anger and that energy that's coming from that person. What's not real is the illusion that's being filtered through, which is the body, the person's brain, not the mind that's connected to the brain, but the actual brain itself. A person could be brain dead. They still have a brain, but they lost connection with the mind. The brain is the seat for the mind to either work through your body. So if you ain't got good common sense, if you ain't got a good mind, your brain ain't worth shit. You're gonna need to take some brain muscle relaxatives or something like that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? This is the core to knowing what's an illusion and knowing what's not an illusion. Energy could only be reciprocated into something. Like, I always been here. My energy always was here. Uriel always was here. But this DoelowDaPilotman flight boss hasn't always been here. Flight boss came on Earth in 1988, April 6th. That's when the flight boss came on Earth. You know what I'm saying? The flight boss, but when I chose to use the flight boss vehicle, I had to choose all fire because I am the light of God. I am the Archangel Uriel. So I had to come through all fire. And in order for me to in order for my energy to start getting reciprocated, my soul had to travel through Uranus. It had to travel through Uranus, which my energy is held in Uranus, and it had to be filtered through the fixed star of Antares, which my energy is the creation of the fixed star Antares. Within the fixed star Antares, you get Uranus. You get Uranus as being an offspring. With the Uranus energy, you get the power of manifestation through all the other planets. For I can land on Pacific planets and energy that's needed in order for me to manifest here as Uriel. You know what I'm saying? So I chose all this before I got here. My Mercury had to be in fire, my Sun had to be in fire, my Moon had to be in fire, and my rising had to be in fire. My Saturn had to be in the natural placement, which is Capricorn. Capricorn is located in late degrees of the galactic center. You see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? Neptune, Uranus had to be also in Capricorn, but early degrees Capricorn, so it can filter in the houses of Sagittarius. So it's not Capricorn or Sagittarius. My Neptune energy, my Neptune and Uranus energy is filtered from the galactic center. And I can get into, because it's neither Capricorn or Sagittarius, but I don't even want to start getting into my chart, because I just wanted to give you a few examples of what it takes to be Uriel on Earth. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you motherfuckers, it's a lot deeper than that. It's more than astrology. Like, a lot of this shit I kick really don't even have anything to do with astrology, but I mix it in with astrology for people could know the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of this motherfucking shit don't have to do with it. You don't have to know any of your sun sign. You don't have to know your moon sign, nothing, to know yourself. You can know yourself on your own. And then when you go back to certain things, all that shit will just really confirm a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit really is. That shit will just really confirm a lot of that shit. That's all. Like, the motherfucking frequencies on Earth is so motherfucking low that I'm finna start stepping into my godly nature. I'm finna start doing a lot of shit I ain't supposed to do. And I already crossed the motherfucking line. But right now, I'm finna start doing a lot of motherfucking shit I ain't supposed to do. And I'm not even finna do it for the sake of helping people. I'm finna do it for my own selfish reasons. Because right now, Earth is up for the taking. Up is up for the grabs. Like, the shit y'all think God give a fuck about, he don't give a fuck about. And he send niggas down here like me to give a fuck about it. And then I'm here, gotta fucking deal with all this oppression and deal with all this all this other shit and deal with the sense of I'm supposed to do certain things and I'm not supposed to do certain things because I'm not acting in my nature. Fuck all that shit. I'm finna start working in my fucking zodiac natures just like you motherfuckers who's not consciously aware of any fucking thing. I can come down here in any situation and be just as much of a motherfucking Aries as any goddamn else. Be just as impulsive and let people make an excuse for me all motherfucking day. I could go ahead and be that. I know better, so I don't. And when I do things that I know better not to do and I actually do it, I receive punishment faster than others because I'm actually coming from the circle of God. It's a lot of shit I understand and see. I can't even put in the motherfucking words for you motherfuckers. And if I even sit down here and try, I receive punishment. And punishment to me isn't the same as punishment to y'all motherfuckers. Punishment to y'all motherfuckers is going to jail. Punishment to y'all motherfuckers is not getting something. Punishment to y'all motherfuckers is something not going to y'all motherfucking way. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Things ain't gotta never go my motherfucking way on earth. Nigga, I don't live on earth on them type of terms. Nigga, I don't have to ever feel happiness. Nigga, I appreciate just feeling how the motherfucking sun feel. You know how long my motherfucking race and kind don't even know how I feel for the sun to hit you? And you got motherfuckers down here talk about the sunlight is the sunlight. And look at that shit naive as fuck. Like that shit don't mean nothing. Like the sun is just here because God put it here and it's this day every time and all that shit and it's daylight and we can see and all. Man, it ain't got shit to do with none of that motherfucking shit. Nigga, I'm happy enough that I even could experience going outside and having the motherfucking sunlight hit a form of tissue and skin. Like, nigga, this shit is way different for me. Like, I don't know what the fuck you niggas thought, and I don't know what the fuck you niggas may think I think, but believe me, it's not the same. You got niggas so 3D. Listen, man. I'm so not 3D. I'm so not from this dimension that I look at shit like I have to look at shit like if I put up videos or something like this, like I have to look at it like I have to look at shit like this. You got people who smart enough on Earth, but they still so 3D that they'll come up with issues and disabilities that I may have. They might think me talking the way I talk, I have some type of disability. So they get into scientific measures and shit and start thinking about shit like, well, this is a reason why people could think like this guy who's talking, who's named Dolo, and really come up with a very good argument of why I'm off. And it's on some complete 3D like it'll be on some shit like man, you can't live like this because if you're going out this way, people looking at you in this way, and you're not going to be able to get this job. And if you want to get this job and not be qualified for SSI, and you want to do this, and all that shit is very qualified arguments for 98% of the motherfucking beings on Earth. And then you got the last 2%, what might be like a couple hundred thousand beings here who are very aware of what I'm talking about, but playing the game because they are very aware that you have very smart 3D humans here, so they play on these people. And these are people who run government. These are people who run whole systems that's needed here to even have hospitals. And then when that shit get trickled from the top of the pyramid down to the lower pyramid and get trickled and tweaked into frequencies that's dealing with the hospital and shit, you have people, doctors and nurses in the hospital who raise families and generations of families that only want to be doctors and shit because they want to help people, and they're stuck in that 3D realm of frequencies And to the point that generations of people got so smart, but so grounded in that density to the point that to the world looking at them, they're actually doing a good thing. They're actually being good citizens by wanting to be doctors and wanting to help people, when at the top of the pyramid, the people who know that there's smart people like this, that's willing to go with this plan and help people, the people at the top of the pyramid who orchestrated the energy and frequencies and the funding for there even could be banking, to either bank hospitals, to even create pills, these motherfuckers know that you don't even fucking need medication. You don't even need that shit. You don't even need no fucking form of a hospital. Like, these are the people who know what I'm talking about, but come down here and use the shit for their good, for their agenda, and they're looking at it. That's just like government from license, from the Aphrodisiac and all that shit. Listen, alright, in order for you to drive and you get pulled over, right? Say you get pulled over and you don't have your license. You get fined. 98% of the world is gonna look at you like you're stupid. You should have just went and got your license. You should have just did this, that, and the third. You got people in the government, judges and all that, looking at you stupid, like, why the fuck you just ain't go get your license and just that and the third, you need your license, whatever like that. That's when that energy frequencies got trickled down to the bottom. When at the top of the pyramid, the people who even organized the whole situation for there even to be possible for people to get licensed and this, that, and the third, are know damn well you don't need license to drive on your land. It's your land. But these motherfuckers took that energy and reciprocated it into some physical shit, into some illusion. License is an illusion. That plastic hard copy with your illusion face on there, your name, height, weight, all that illusion is the illusion. But the energy behind it isn't. So that's how you know everything on earth is illusion. I'm trying to give y'all examples of why a person like me be looked at the way I'm looked at, but why a person like me is able to talk the shit I'm talking. Because I don't give a fuck. You could be that 98% of the 3D density ass motherfuckers who think you so super smart and think you know everything and think you're supposed to go get 10-9 jobs to go get what you want. Knowing everything, you're supposed to live off the land for free and energy, and this is my land and I can drive. You go to court, you got judges and policemen that I tell you driving is a privilege and not a right. And you got 98% of the earth world thinking that the right is left and the left is right, and everything is smoke and mirrors and an illusion. What's left is right and what's right is left. So if you got somebody telling you driving is a privilege, not a right, no, driving is a right, not a motherfucking privilege. And whoever took that energy and reciprocated that shit and for it to be a privilege, we need to go shut that shit down. Whoever made driving being a motherfucking privilege, that's who we need to motherfucking attack. And don't look at a motherfucker like me like I'm fucking retarded and I'm slow. No, I got a lot of motherfucking common sense. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It ain't my fault that I wanted to experience Earth. Well, it is my fault. But it ain't my fault that 98% of the motherfucking Earth will look at an archangel like me and the shit I'm kicking and look at it like I'm motherfucking crazy. So I'm on a new motherfucking mission right now. Fuck what the fuck God is talking about. Listen, my punishment and my curses out against God is not on y'all motherfuckers level. I'm on a whole different frequency pattern. And God understands me. And I understand God. Far as y'all motherfuckers on 3D terms and shit like that, y'all niggas listen to me now. I'm here now. And I'm finna kick the real shit. I'm crossing boundaries now. I might lose my wings. I might be very 3D. But if I gotta get $1 million here for y'all motherfuckers to listen to me, then that's what I gotta do. If I gotta get the brand new cars and all that shit and show them my motherfucking videos for y'all motherfuckers to listen to what the fuck I'm really talking about, then that's what the fuck I gotta do. If I gotta have all the motherfucking money in the motherfucking world, $1 million, smack the camera with money every time I do a video, rent 1,000 cars, have females in all my music videos. If I gotta get 3D density Oh, motherfucking, if that's what the fuck I gotta do in order for y'all 98 dumbass smart motherfuckers on earth to look at me like like the Messiah I am, and to know that the common sense that I'm really kicking is the really true shit, and I'm kicking the real shit, and y'all living in the illusion. If I gotta play the illusion game, just like the 13 families, because these are people who at where I'm at, not their grandkids and the people who here running shit now. I'm talking about the ancestors and the ones who on their way up out of this motherfucker, who already set the tone. They at where the fuck I'm at, but these are motherfuckers who jump down on the bottom of the pyramid and infiltrate the different perceptions and the different concepts of what they created from every being and human being. These are people who the top of the pyramid, 13 families, they come down here and take that energy and reciprocate it into a bunch of physical shit that they create and create Christmas and Halloween and shit, where it was always going to be something at them times. But the names and the qualities that they got is coming from these motherfuckers, and they're playing on people's shit. They're playing on these smart, dumb motherfuckers' minds. People who think they so smart because they got 10 degrees, but they so dumb because they three-dimensional density motherfuckers. So they only smart on 3D terms. So when they listen to motherfuckers like me, I'm dumb. I'm the nigga who kicking the illusion. No, you living in the illusion on somebody else's shit. I'm in the real shit on my shit. Know what I'm saying? That's what's real. You motherfuckers need to raise your motherfucking consciousness, nigga. Join the flight boss. But I'm starting to see the way it is right now. I'm gonna have to use this Uranus and Aquarius energy right now in this world and come down here and jump on some 3D shit and I gotta come down. I gotta come in the bottomless pits to grab everybody out. Sometimes I be just thinking, how come I just can't look up and point directions from a high point, and then y'all people can just follow that directions and come to where I'm fucking at? But no, I gotta lower my fucking density. I'm gonna go to fucking Subway today. Get that new fucking strawberry melt sub. Eat that motherfucking shit. Nigga, flash your fucking nigga, make $100,000 today. You know what I'm saying? Go buy something for my car. Just go do something. Go flash, stunt in front of some bitches, do some average ass, 3D ass shit. And then once I get y'all attention, then I'm gonna come back and kick this motherfucking flight bar shit, nigga. And y'all motherfuckers will be like, what the fuck? Shit. I don't even like another motherfucking nigga in my video. But you got niggas who will watch my video and be like, damn, this nigga ain't got nobody in his videos. He by himself. He's somewhere. He be all in the middle of the street. He don't be caring who looking at him. This, that, and third. This. And they look at that like that's wrong. And then the people they explaining that to, they on his side. Because these some smart, dumbass